Oh, yeah, and sorry, Washington.
Let's see. We'll get a good look right here. Ball. Heel. Oh,
wow. Ricochets right to Landon Collins. It was ruled incomplete. The punt team was on the field, and it went right off his heel.
And they're checking the defenders. Patterson's gonna get a touchdown.
It's the snake. Into the end zone, and the Eagles, for the first time tonight, take the lead.
He better look out. He's going to air it out. Wide open. It's Cooper Kupp. He's got it at the Seattle 40. Stafford throws for Kupp. He's got it. Cooper Kupp. It's a Ram touchdown.
What's going on, guys? Welcome back to Final. We got the week 15 NFL on Fox Tuesday night football special, whatever you want to call it, recap. Of course, 2 games. Let's get right into it. Of course, like and subscribe, of course, too. First game we're doing out of the 2, Washington went into Philly and they lost 27-17. They're not done, but they kind of are. They're now 6-8. Philly, they're 7-7. They're keeping those playoff hopes alive, kind of saving their season. But they took care of business, won 27-17. But for Washington, the team on the losing end, Garrett Gilbert 20 of 31, 194. Antonio Gibson 15 for 26 and a touchdown. Jared Patterson 4 for 20 and a touchdown. Terry McLaurin led the team receiving yards for 2 catches for 51. Antonio Gibson 6 for 39. Ricky Seals-Jones 4 for 29. John Bates had a touchdown on 29. Had a 1 catch for 29 yards. Adam Humphries had 3 for 23. Cam Sims 1 for 13. DeAndre Carter 2 for 12. And Dax Milne had a negative 2-yard loss on a catch. Other than that, though, their offense, they weren't awful. They scored when they were told to, and they actually moved the ball at some points. They couldn't really run the ball, though, like I wanted them to. They didn't run the ball for over 150 yards. They didn't turn over the ball well, and I think they made a couple big plays. Like Terry McLaurin made a couple big plays. I can't give him a minus. I'll give him an underscore. Considering the circumstances, I think they did good enough. They didn't play good. Definitely not good, but considering the circumstances, I think they played pretty well. The defense, though, with 3 sacks to pick, they just didn't stop the run. As a result, they didn't win. Like I said, stop the run. Yeah, they had a turnover. They had a couple big sacks. They just didn't stop the run, and that's the reason they lost. That's why I'm giving them a minus. They stop the run, they win this game. It's kind of how it works. Because go over to Philly now. Miles Sanders 18 for 131, Jordan Howard 15 for 69, Jalen Hurts 8 for 38 and 2 touchdowns. He was also 26, 296 to a touchdown, a pick. Pick didn't really count. Best game of the season, definitely. He was fantastic. Dallas Goedert 7 for 30 for 135, Jalen Reagor 3 for 57, Devontae Smith 3 for 40. Greg Ward Jr. 2 for 28 and a touchdown. Overall, honestly, this offense definitely gets plus. They were really good. Other than the turnover and a couple sacks, I think they were really good. Jalen Hurts was, like I said, was outstanding. They ran the ball for over 200. I love that. Play action, Devontae Smith, they had some good throws to him. Dallas Goedert, though, was a big man. Other than the ball that went off his heel, I think he was fine. He dropped a couple passes, but that's kind of expected in the conditions. But then defensively, though, they had 2 sacks. Honestly, I don't think they played that good. They didn't play terrible. They did stop the run. And I said for them, pressure the QB. They didn't really do that a ton well. To contain Gibson, they definitely did no big plays. They did give him a couple big plays, though. I will give them an underscore. I think they played okay, but they got to play better against a team like, not the Giants, but they do play the Cowboys week 18, and if they want to make the playoffs, they're going to have to win out. Well, they don't have to win out, but they're going to have to beat if they want to beat the Cowboys, they're going to have to play much better defense. Okay, we're done with that one. Next game, the second game of the 2. This game was honestly just straight up defense, the whole thing. Ugly game. The Rams came out, though, and won. Their offense was sluggish. Their defense was decent, I'd say. They weren't amazing. I don't want to say that. Rams are not 10-4. They won 3 in a row. They took care of business, won 20-10 over the Seahawks, 12-5-9. Their playoff dreams are basically gone. Russell Wilson was 17 of 31, 156 and an interception. DJ Dallas, though, 8 for 41 and a touchdown. Rashad Penny, 11 for 39. He had a couple good runs. Gerald Everett, 4 for 60. DK Metcalf, 6 for 52. Freddie Swain, 1 for 25. DJ Dallas, 3 for 11. Offense was awful. They were awful. I just want to put that. DK Metcalf got a couple deep shots. I like what they did there, but Russell was not good. He was not good at all. DK didn't really do any favors either. He was getting open, but he just didn't really make the plays you need him to make. Yeah, Jalen Ramsey was on him, but they just stunk. They did run the ball well though. That's the only thing I have against them. They actually ran the ball pretty well on a couple attempts. Their defense though, they kept them in the game. Defense had Carlson had 3 sacks. Rasheem Green had a sack. They had a pick by Quandre Diggs. Overall, honestly, this defense played really well. Stop the run. They didn't really do that amazing, but they did do a relatively good job. Pressure QB definitely get off on 3rd down. They did that fantastically. I'll give them a plus. They gave 20 points, but you gotta expect that when your offense is playing that bad. They played almost perfect. I think they played great. But yeah. Oh yeah, and Russell Wilson just shouldn't have thrown that pick, but that was just Hail Mary. Matt Stafford though in the Rams. Rams offense. Matt Stafford 21 of 29, 244, 2 touchdowns, a pick. Sony Michel 18 for 92. Darrell Henderson 6 for 23. Cooper Kupp led the team in receiving yards and catches and touchdowns. 9 for 136 and 2. Ben Skowronek, my bad, I just blanked. 4 for 42. Sony Michel 2 for 23. Van Jefferson had 2 for 23. Odell had 1 catch for 7 yards. Bryce Hopkins had 1 for 9, and then Darrell Henderson had 2 for 4. Honestly, this offense was not good. I won't give them a minus. They did score points. 35 plus minutes possession time. They did get a good amount of possession time though. Balanced play action. They did do that a good amount. They just didn't really play that well, honestly. I'm giving them an underscore, but they did get the job done. They just got to play a lot better. They cannot start off slow. If they started off fast and slowed down, it would have been okay. But they just didn't do enough. But then for the Rams defense, they had 3 sacks to pick. Honestly, I can't give them a plus, and here's why. They played well, but Seahawks offense made a lot of mistakes. They were able to run the ball on them though. They actually have they had Jalen Ramsey, so they didn't really do that. Stop the run, they didn't really do that, and they played 2 safeties. They did a lot of that though. I like what they did. Rams played a good defensive game. I can't give them a plus, we'll give them an underscore. Rams played okay. Seahawks just played bad offense and good defense. And if you didn't know, if your offense plays bad, hard to win games. Either way, guys, that's gonna be the end of it. Like and subscribe. That's me. And now we got week 16, of course, coming up. Got post week 15 power rankings. That's coming up next. Either way, like and subscribe. Hope you enjoy. That's me in the week 15 NFL on Fox Tuesday Night Football special recap.